We are thrilled to have here in person on a Giving Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, a WWE superstar dressed in his Matsui Halloween costume. Seth Rollins, everybody, is here. Yeah. Dude, that's a starter's jacket.
That is a starter jacket, my friend. Kudos to Homage for bringing him back. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice fit.
It does look like, again, that's why I went Matsui. It's like a Super Bowl shuffle type gear that you've got on right now.
The shuffle, jacket. Man. The shuffle. You know, I thought about bringing it back. I thought about bringing it back for this season, for 40 years.
I think you did the shuffle when you guest hosted here.
A little bit. A little bit. Different kind of shuffle.
Different kind. It's called the Seth Rollins shuffle.
That's right.
But, yeah, man. By the way, there's a documentary on that. Have you seen that, by the way? I've heard it's amazing.
It's fascinating.
On the shuffle?
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, cool. Because think about it. Could you imagine if in this day and age a team in Week 12 did a video about going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if, like, say, you know, honestly, like the Rams did a Super Bowl shuffle video 2 weeks ago? How that would land in this day and age today.
Fascinating documentary. We watched it on Sunday night. Yes.
I didn't even think about bringing this up.
The wife and I watched it on Sunday night. It's a short little 40-minute doc.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
I've heard it's amazing.
It's so good. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it, but the details of how and when they did the shuffle and the players who were in the whole thing, it's very easy.
And who was there and who got added late, right?
Yep.
It is pretty amazing, right? Is Becky a Bears fan?
She is now.
You know what? Was she originally, though?
Absolutely not. She's from Ireland. She doesn't know anything about American football. She knows nothing about American football. This has been the last couple of years. I've been teaching her little by little about the game.
Yes.
And now she loves it. Now she's obsessed. This year, though, she's got way more faith in the team than I did. And I was on this show predicting that they would win the North before the season started, and she was pushing for the Super Bowl at that point. I said, hey, back it up. Let's not get crazy.
Right.
Let's not get crazy.
And now,
number one seed.
She had a freaking crystal ball.
Number one seed.
So did you too. We have your work here.
Pretty good.
I have it here in front.
It's pretty good.
When you were here guest hosting this show on July 17th, 2025, you had them going 12-5.
That's right.
And you didn't have exactly the losses down.
Not quite.
But you did have them going into Thanksgiving at 8-3. You did have the exact record.
That's correct.
And you, like everybody else, from Ashton Kutcher to our call screener, Adam in the back, and all other folks who have come here, everybody had them losing to Philadelphia the day after Thanksgiving, which I can't blame you for doing.
The one game on the schedule I looked at all 17. I said, there's one game I think they're probably going to lose.
Right.
Philadelphia's returning a heck of a team.
Yes, sir.
I thought that would be the one. And they're on the road, Black Friday. I mean, nothing about it felt good to me. And then we watched the bus. We watched the game. We're on the bus down to San Diego. My wife was in War Games for WWE Survivor Series in San Diego, Petco Park on Saturday. Mm-hmm. We were watching the game, and the offensive line just dominated that game in a way that I have not seen a Chicago offensive line dominate. They played so good. I mean, the holes were not – it wasn't like Monangai and Swift were like squeaking a cut. I mean,
they're gashing.
Gashing that defensive line. Oh, warmed my heart.
I was about to say,
warmed my heart.
Again, Seth Rollins, WWE Superstar, is here on our Giving Tuesday program. ESPN Radio audience, presented by Progressive Insurance, has returned here. And, you know, I know you have your fun on social where you're like, I love football when they win.
So much
and
love.
I hate football when they lose. You have loved football for almost 2 months now in a row.
Minus, like, I think 1 week,
Yeah.
Been a lot of love. I even had an extra I love football when they got the number one seed. You see all those ones?
You replaced the L's with the number one. We noticed that. We pick up on everything here. You know that.
Yeah, man. I couldn't believe the Panthers able to upset the Rams. Knocked them out of the top spot, and the Chicago Bears, can you believe it? Number one seed in the NFC right now in December.
Yep. Woo-hoo. Going into the first of two against the Packers, who were just a half game behind them,
Huge game.
Rivalry's back.
Huge
Rivalry
game.
is alive as it's been in quite some time.
You know what I
brother.
love? I love on social media the Packers fans who are like holding on for dear life. They're like, but they beat the Bears like in the last, like 10 times, and that one last year didn't matter because they, like I love they're scared.
Yes,
they're scared that the tide is turning, and I love that. I love that,
dude. You gotta love your coach too.
Oh my God. Can we get the video?
No, see,
can we get him ripping the shirt off?
Who better to ask about what it looks like to operate with your shirt off than you?
That's what I do.
Right? That's what you do professionally. You want to break down Ben Johnson's look here in the postgame?
Well, I would look at this. Look at this. If you go to my threads, that may or may not be in my profile picture at the moment. So I'm just saying, look, pretty. You know what? Not bad. He's got some striations there in the shoulder. He's looking all right.
Yeah.
He's looking all right. And I know he said it's spur of the moment, right? He said, spur of the moment. No. He knew.
Well, he knew the Wiener Circle was going to give away free dogs if they beat the Eagles, the Bears, and
he got the shirt off.
And he took the shirt off. He knew that because in his speech he's just like, Chicago's hungry.
They're hungry. Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
He had it, right?
He was ready for this. But that's what I love about him more than anything. I know you ask a lot of the team, they say consistency. It's, dude, his confidence.
Yes.
He has got this team believing that they can win these games. They went into Philly believing they could win. And I have not seen a Bears coach or a team that has played with that confidence in, 20 years.
And plus he's got
crazy.
Caleb playing similar to last year in the fact that he's not turning it over. That was not Caleb's issue last year. There was a lot of issues of the Bears in terms of what was going on, coaching staff and him and all that business. And his accuracy is still a little bit of an issue here now, obviously, as well. But all the sacks that either he would be taking or his ability to read and his confidence in getting this thing done was shaky. That's gone. That's gone. And the throw he made to Komet to wrap the game.
Beautiful.
You must have been going nuts on that bus watching
100%.
that throw. Because you had texted the group, Chris, that's a Heisman throw. That's why he was the #1 overall pick and being compared to Mahomes. That's a Mahomes throw. Against the grain, flipping it up. What a throw that was.
Beautiful throw.
To wrap it, too.
To finish
you're not settling for field goals and letting the Eagles maybe hang around.
You sealed it with that throw.
Yeah.
And you look at the play call, I don't know that was the design. Komet got free over the top, but that was because they've been running the ball so hard all day. You saw the Philly offense creep on the boot and Caleb's threat to run, and he just, it was, especially in that weather too, it was blustery in Philadelphia. Like neither quarterback was throwing the ball well pretty much all day.
Yeah.
That was, we jumped off a lot of our seats on the bus. We were losing our minds there. And scared my daughter. Scared the heck out of her.
How old's your daughter?
Oh, her birthday's on Thursday. She's going to be 5.
She's 5. Okay.
5.
So this is another thing you can relate to Ben Johnson. #1, working with your shirt off. 2, having a young child. I believe his daughter is 2 when he told this story about his kid seeing dad with his shirt off. Have you heard this?
No, I haven't.
Roll it.
My wife was just laughing. That's about it. Yeah, I guess my 2-year-old was watching the TV screen back at home, and she's like, no shirt. She just pointed at the screen, no shirt. And my wife had no idea what was going on, so that's really about how that went. I think anytime you get a chance to feed a city, you want to do it. So, man of the people.
There you go. Man of the people, man. Man of the people. Oh, I love it. That's my coach, baby. Good, better, best.
And you looked up the Wiener Circle live feed?
Well, not just
TJ,
live feed. Just I looked at their Instagram about an hour ago, and
because today's the day for the free dogs.
Yeah.
The line is,
and it looks really warm to be waiting for a free hot dog.
Okay, nice.
Oh my God!
Hey,
but there are dudes ripping their shirts off and doing the good, better, best thing.
This is what it's about. That's when you capture a city. This is when a city feels it right now.
It feels special in Chicago. Chicago's been waiting, begging for a good football team. They love the Bears. They want the Bears to be good every year. Every time there's a new quarterback, every time there's a new coach, big signing, whatever, big trade, whatever it may be. They want a good team. I'm so happy for the city. We likely got a decent team. And look, I think the team's a year ahead of schedule here. I know I predicted a pretty handsome record to finish the season, but I'm an optimist.
Well, brother, they have to finish I didn't mean to go full, Hulk on you there, but but if they finish 3-2, they're 12-5.
I know.
That's it. They
but
basically
that's
have to do just bet like split against Green Bay.
Yep.
Obviously, you want to sweep them and really put the hammer down on everything. Imagine that, right? And then at San Francisco is a massive game.
Huge.
If there is no division title in your future, that would be a big game in terms of a tiebreak.
Yep.
But you're still going to be up in the high rent district of double-digit wins because of this streak since getting a 50 burger popped on you in Detroit, which is who you see in your building at the end. And for Ben Johnson to basically be on the business end of Dan Campbell saying, we're fine here without you. Mm-hmm. For him to be able to nail it down saying, no, you're not, by eliminating them and winning a division potentially at their expense would be a delicious flip of the script from that week too, right?
Yeah, I do think this is me being optimistic again. I think it might be sealed up before that Detroit game.
Oh, look at you!
I say that only because I don't have the faith in Detroit. They got this big game against Dallas on Thursday, and I think they're going to lose. Dallas is off. I just don't think Detroit's going to be able to stop the Dallas offense. Dallas is cooking right now.
Say it again, Seth.
I'll say it again for you, TJ. Only because I watched you wallow in misery when the Bears stomped the Cowboys, and me and Ashton were giving them hell. But they're cooking, and I hope that they take Philadelphia down in the East. I do.
Yeah, he and Kutcher were sending each other messages, and
Why wouldn't they?
Kutcher's sending FaceTime videos, and I'm sitting there like...
We were instant best friends on that thread.
Two obscenely famous people rooting for the same team at your expense that know you, so why wouldn't they do that?
Like I said, it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. It really did.
He put us on the thread so he could take us both down at the same time. And then Kutcher's kid was reaming him. I mean, it was a dog pile on all TJ back there. Man. He didn't stand a chance.
I wasn't planning on doing this. You want to play the win-loss game the rest of the way?
Oh,
you already know how that's going to go,
Sure,
Rich.
let's see. Let's
we
see.
can
Put it up.
Finish it
Put
up.
Let's see some music. Like now that we know they are in fact 9-3. You had them at 8-4 at this point in time.
Yep.
What happens when they go to Lambeau Field this weekend? Seth Rollins.
Tundra. They beat Green Bay.
They do.
They're a 7-point dog. Vegas has them as a 7-point dog. I think that is disrespect. I think they're going to go in there and they're going to bully Green Bay around.
Okay, so you have them winning this game. They're 10-3.
Yep.
Home for Cleveland.
W, easy.
11-3. By the way, you and The Miz going to have something on that one?
If Mike wants to bet, I don't know how he's feeling about his brownies at this point. Do we even know who's going to be under center at that point?
He was in Vegas.
No.
He was in the booth in Vegas.
Yeah, he went to the
bless
game.
his
Yeah,
heart.
man. Of course. What do you think?
Respect for that. I understand that pain.
You're really sitting here thinking that The Miz wouldn't put something on that game.
He might. I'll have to give him a call.
Well, every year he comes on and says they're going 17-0.
It's like the broken clock that's never right.
Oh, not even close.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a win in
All
Cleveland.
right. So now week 16, is there a sweep of the pack?
Sweep the Packers. Sweep them, dude.
Hey.
That's what I want this season. I want a sweep of Green Bay.
All right. Let's see if there's any humility left in here.
There will be some humility
At the Niners?
I'll give San Francisco the edge.
Oh,
on
look
that
at you.
one. I'll give them. I can't say they're going
Giving Tuesday.
It's Giving Tuesday.
Okay,
that's
very
my
good.
gift to the fans of the Bay Area. A W might squeak you in the playoffs in the wild card.
And then home for Detroit.
If they have to play their starters for that game, they win.
Yes, they're probably going to have to. There's something called the rest of the NFC West that probably is going to be on your heels.
That's true. Yeah, the Rams are still a good squad.
And don't forget Seattle, right?
Seahawks are legit.
And the Niners, you just gave them a loss.
I did.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So yeah, they'll take Dan Campbell and Detroit down at home.
So they're going to finish 13-4.
Let's go.
I'll give them that extra win.
You just popped it one.
I'll go one up.
You had them 12-5 in July.
Yep.
At the outset of December, you just popped them one.
Popped them one. I'll give them one more. They deserve it. They deserve it. Look at them. Look what they're doing right now. They deserve it.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said, I'm going to move him up to 13. I'm like, oh,
Are you in coordination with Ashton or not really? Because he said Ashton.
No,
Ashton had 12-5. Now he's 13-4.
Up to 13 too.
Yeah, this weekend.
No, I have not talked to Ashton in a minute, so we're on the same wavelength, though, man.
13-4 should be good enough to defend the 1 seed.
I hope so. I'd love to see the Super Bowl run through Chicago.
Oh my God!
I've made also breaking news. I'm going to go to my first Bear games of the season coming up.
When are you going? Which
Cleveland,
one?
the Cleveland game.
Okay.
And then I'm going to the Packer game.
Nice.
I've got to.
Oh, so you're going and you're going to hang in Chicago for a week or something
So,
like that? Or you're traveling around or whatever?
John Cena's, we're going to do some traveling. We're going to stop through Chicago for the Cleveland game just because we have a nice little route back from D.C. after John Cena's last match.
Okay.
And then we're going home for the holidays to Iowa. And so it's easy to fly into Chicago, stay an extra night. We'll go to that Packer game. And hopefully, I'm hoping at that point the Lions have lost enough. They can get 2 wins on the Packers, and that'll be it for the North. That's my dream. Okay. That's my dream. But we'll see.
So you're going to utilize Cena's last moment.
That's right.
For your Bears fandom.
For my own well-being.
You should.
That's his giving gift.
That's his gift.
He's gifting me on Tuesday a nice pathway to Chicago to hopefully watch the Bears put the Browns.
All right. Before I let you go, sir, we were planning on doing this all by our lonesome, but with you being here, like again, dressed up in your 85 Bears finest starter jacket. It's Giving Tuesday, so I think what we were planning on doing, and you're going to join us in this, is it's Giving Tuesday. Again, v.org/donate. And what's your charity as well that you want to talk about?
Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research.
Okay.
My stepdad passed away a couple of years now from Parkinson's, and so it's a cause that's kind of near and dear to me and my family.
Okay. And your dad was a Bears fan as well?
No, my stepdad was a Packers fan.
Okay.
I know.
All
I
right,
know.
so you'll be thinking of him this weekend for sure.
There's a little trivia tidbit. The last game that I was at that the Bears won was a Bears-Packers game in Lambeau Field. I don't even remember the year. It was like snow game, and it was brutal. We were up it must have been 2015 because my knee was it was when I had done my ACL surgery. So we were up like Thanksgiving night, I want to say. And it was snowing and sleeting and cold, and somehow Bears pulled it off. They have not won a game in my presence since that night.
So the knee injury was real. Come on, man. You knew you were going to walk into that one.
Yeah, God.
Okay, go figure that.
My credibility is
Wow.
shot. But yeah, he was a Packers fan, so we butted heads. He was a Aaron Rodgers fan through and through.
So on this Giving Tuesday, let's all give something to an NFL team or player that we think would help them, right? Let's do this Giving Tuesday segment. Chris, do you want to go first?
Sure, why not?
And then we'll go around the room. You'll go last, Seth. Okay. All right.
I can do that.
Chris Brockman, you're Giving Tuesday. What do you give?
I'm speaking to some great fan bases because there are so many in the National Football League. But unlike TJ and myself, we've experienced a lot of joy in going to the Super Bowl and winning the big game. TJ, it's been a while for you, but
listen,
look, I want these great fan bases the gift of a Super Bowl ride for the ages. I'm talking about the Bills, Lions, Vikings, and yes, the Browns. Someday to get there and experience that because as a fan, and I mean this as humbly as I can, there's nothing like it in sports, watching your team go through the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl and eventually win the big game. And I think these great fan bases who had never experienced that, I wish that for them because it's a memory you'll have for a lifetime.
It's interesting there's a team that's missing that would actually delight somebody in the room.
Well, the Jets have won a Super Bowl.
Okay, good to know. Not in my lifetime.
I think you were technically alive.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, a couple months, right?
But thank you.
Of course.
Mike, do you have one, Mike?
Yeah, I have one. I have one.
I don't know if we got it produced or not.
I've been a Patriots hater forever. I'm going to give the Patriots a whole shipment of batteries for the duck boats so that when they make it to the Super Bowl and Chris gets to see them win again, the duck boats are taken care of for the parade that's going to happen.
Interesting.
For the Patriots.
You give the gift of power.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Very good.
See that?
TJ Jefferson, what's your gift on this Giving Tuesday? What's your giving to a franchise that needs it? What do you think?
Normally I like one team and I hate everybody else, right? We know that, but it's the holiday season, so I'm gonna give back a little bit. And here's what I want to give, man. And with all of these, broken hands and broken fibulas and dislocated kneecaps and broken ankles, I want to give the gift of good health to every NFL player so we can figure out who's the best team. I don't want any injuries messing up this playoff run. I don't want anybody getting hurt, anyone have to sit out, anyone concussed. I want everybody to be healthy so we can figure out who the best team in the NFL is this year.
Health for the playoffs.
I like that.
I like that. Okay.
Very nice.
I'm going to go a little bit more, I guess, roster X and O's here. With all due respect,
Oh, this is going to be so
As you know,
disrespectful.
that now allows me to be as disrespectful as possible. But I truly do not mean any disrespect to everybody that catches passes from this man and for the franchise that fields this man. But I would love to give the Buffalo Bills a bona fide, top-notch Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase type guy for Josh Allen. Yeah, what would that look like? And, I know they tried Brandon Cooks, and they're trying him right now, and maybe he can catch fire and do something. But I just would love to see what something like that would look like. But I know they don't pay receivers $30 million a year. But maybe, just maybe.
Seems like they could actually get Justin Jefferson this offseason.
Okay, look at you. That's not happening. But Seth Rollins, finish up this segment for us. You're giving Tuesday give to an NFL team or something?
An NFL team, an NFL player, really the NFL as a whole. And, this is kind of off TJ's a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm going to be a little more specific with my health.
Okay.
I want to give Cam Scattaboo an entire new right leg. Because I, as a fan of American football and the NFL, miss Cam Scattaboo. He was so much fun. Yep. He had breathed new life into the New York Football Giants. There was an excitement between him and Jackson Dart. Shout out Malik Neighbors as well, who went down earlier this season. But Scattaboo, man, he was such a force. He was so exciting. Every week you were tuning into the Giants just to see who he would run over or what he would do. Mm-hmm. And you watched it last night. And it was so depressing to watch them just get destroyed. And Brockman, I know you don't agree, but
you love Scattaboo.
I do really love Scattaboo.
I mean, even if they're losing, it's still fun just to watch him play. Yeah. He's a look at him. He's an entertainer. He showed up on WWE not long ago.
Yeah, on a Monday night.
On a Monday night, just
in Madison Square Garden, doing work.
Shoving Dom Mysterio. You love to see it.
Unbelievable.
He's good for the NFL. I just wish he was back this season. I miss him, man. I miss him.
So a new right leg you'd like to give on this Tuesday.
So we could all just watch him run over people.
It's Cam Scattaboo.
I love you, Cam.
Love it. Yeah.
Big fan.
We all do.
My fantasy team would have loved that.
And for fantasy owners
we all had him
nationwide.
Individual event tickets for WrestleMania Saturday and WrestleMania Sunday are now available at Ticketmaster.com. Okay. WrestleMania 42 takes place on April 18th and 19th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. So get in while the getting's good. Individual tickets on sale right now, Ticketmaster.com. You're the man. Thanks for coming in, brother.
Anytime.
It's so much fun to see you, and I'm just psyched for you. There are, I know fan bases get pissed when they're not considered one of the teams that, if they're good, it's better for the league. But the Bears are one of them.
That's a market, man. That's a big market. Chicago's a big city, and it is
because it's a Bears town. It is. I know Jordan dominated for all that time, and it's one of the greatest runs in the history of any sport by any team with any player.
Yes.
But if the Bears have that Michigan Avenue parade, there won't be enough batteries for you to give on a Tuesday night. It's good to see you, man.
Thank you.
Rich, before we go,
good to see everybody.
You feeling good, Seth? You okay? Everything good with you?
Nice.
Yeah, we're on track.
Good.
We're on track. Yeah. I got the brace off like last week, middle of last week, so it was nice. It's nice to walk around like a regular person.
That's great.
I know there's a lot of skepticism in your question, TJ.
Bro,
but you can consult my surgeon.
You are the host of the Liar Liar Pants on Fire show. Don't forget. There's only one host of such a
that hurts
a
my
program.
feelings that you would think that about me.
I'm just saying, there was a little condescension, you know what I mean, in your voice.
It's very sincere.
No, I picked up sincere concern.
I'm a sincere person.
How dare you?
Yeah,
I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling all right.
You know
It's
I
nice to
care.
be able to get around without the brace. I'll say that. But yeah, we're on track.
Everybody's on track.
We're on track.
Which makes us happy.
That's
And I
right.
hope you understand that.
I hope so.
Okay.
I still feel bad for what I did to you guys. I still feel remorse for that.
It's the greatest. If this show's in the 11-year history of the way that this show's ever been used, best way we've ever used.
And Seth, you know,
Pleased to be used.
I didn't want to cancel on you.
No, by
You
the
know what I
way,
mean? I didn't want to cancel on you.
You didn't, and I was concerned. You were great, and it's great. You're awesome, and I appreciate you coming here.
I'm glad we were part of it.
Congrats,
Me too. It was
congrats
awesome.
on your Chicago Bears
cool as hell.
being as good as they appear to be right
Let's
now.
go.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.